and again, a Mid-State Police Department hasn't given an officer the back pay and restored rank he's due after he was stopped from possibly saving 2 young girls.
Those are the allegations in a federal lawsuit related to a case a lot of us remember all too well. Seth Kaplan covered the case extensively then. He brings us this follow-up, and we do want to warn you, some of these details may be disturbing.
We've been aching all week.
Neighbors that long week in November 2021 after Gianna and Amina Vicosa disappeared with their father, Robert Vicosa.
We're just like, what can we do?
And later, what more could police have done there along Pleader Lane in Windsor Township, where court documents show the girl's mother, Marissa Vicosa, was tied up November 12th and repeatedly raped before 2 days later convincing her captor and ex-husband, former Baltimore police officer Robert Vicosa, to let her leave for a bit. Marissa Vicosa ran to a Target store where an employee helped her. She got a protection from abuse order against Robert Vicosa, but York Area Regional Police didn't serve it then. They tried to serve it the next day. By then, Robert Vicosa and the girls were gone, seen alive by a woman in Red Lion who said her car was stolen at gunpoint by Robert Vicosa. Then that car ditched in another carjacking in Cockeysville, Maryland, before the girls and Robert Vicosa and an alleged accomplice ended up dead in a ditch in Maryland later in the week. The girls and woman, police said, shot and killed by Robert Vicosa before he shot himself. Back to the protection from abuse order. Officer Daniel Miller said in a lawsuit he wanted to serve it while the girls were still at the house, but Police Chief Tim Damon prevented him from doing that. He says Damon demoted him in retaliation for telling Marissa Vicosa she could file a complaint about what then Attorney General Josh Shapiro later called lapses at the department. Then this latest federal lawsuit in November, claiming the department didn't comply with the terms of earlier settlements to give the officer his back pay and restore his previous rank. Our question now: who is in a position to do something about a department and chief that allegedly didn't do enough to save the girls and retaliated against an officer who wanted to do more? Retired federal judge and Dickinson College president John Jones III.
The buck really starts with, although it doesn't stop with, the commission that oversees the regional police.
Supervisors from the townships the department serves who are named in the federal suit.
You know, something is endemically wrong here, in my view, that warrants, you know, an intensive investigation. And what sometimes happens in these cases is what they do is they engage, for example, an outside firm to come in. Why not bring somebody in, you know, and sort of open this up and look and find out, do we have a problem here?
We contacted York Area Regional Police Commission Chairman David Naylor to ask him. No response so far. The offices of Attorney General Michelle Henry and York County District Attorney Dave Sunday both told us they don't have anything to add, although Jones said there's little they could do. In the newsroom, Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News.